mean, he didn't sleep last night. And he had such an amazing game.
I know.
He had an epic game. He was dominating. Oh.
Is Frank going to sleep tonight?
No.
So Frank, where are we going today?
We're walking to CBS.
With J.J. Watt.
Yes, we are.
Walk 102.
Walk 102. Walk 102. Start of Tank's Walks.
All right. JJ, can you put this on here? Thank you. Yeah, I went to Wisconsin all year. Oh, congratulations. From Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I did the cornhole man, hot dog place in the city. Madison. That's all right. Rutschott, New Jersey. And Chicago also has great ball called Chili Shoes. And if you're ever in Washington, go to Ben's Chili Bowl. Those are, I'd say, like three icons. That's together. And Pink's in LA, of course.
Great, right? Like, you know, when we go to the chili,
I do get chili dog, man. I do actually try to chili. I just don't put mustard or ketchup or anything like that on there. I eat mustard. I despise ketchup. And mayonnaise to me is, yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
Stu, how are you?
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Working hard, he's busy, he's been out of the media, very grateful. You know, I've been in Tank's quarter, you know, there's the inception and fell in love with him. And this is kind of just the culmination of a lot of hard work and we're extremely blessed. And, you know, our attitude and gratitude flows through the roof. And, you know, we're trying to make this a series. It's helping us change the world. Thank you. Thanks.
Very much. Bodybuilding stories.
Oh, Steve Mahalik?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Mahalik stories.
Oh, God.
History of time.
Surreal.
Yeah.
So surreal. Unbelievable.
Hey, how did this start?
Well,
Why did you decide to walk?
we were talking when we went to the Notre Dame game about how I could probably weight just like walking. And a couple of years ago, I started walking again, and I just got off. So I decided to start doing some walks. In the city, I can go to hot dog review. We started by doing a hot dog review at Chelsea Market. And then, okay, I was walking on. I was going to be like, okay, I'm walking on time. And then it just like snowballed. We did the next day. The next day, went to a Mets game, walked around the concourse at City Field. Watched the Mets actually play as a team of Georgia.
The walk was better?
Yeah. It's the best to see Field. I'm going to be a teaser or something this year. I mean, it looks like Moneyball, except our loudmouth owner.
I'm following you, JJ.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way. You ride through CBS to direct. We got to get more steps in.
Yes.
But then Frank, back on point, we did 100 straight games.
Yes, we did.
How was the 100? That's why.
It was incredible. I think there was about 150 people joined me in Central Park as you walk through from Strawberry Fields. There was a guy actually there that was playing Beatles songs and he hated us because no one was tipping him. You know, people who get tipped are people who are actually good. This guy was like so good. This guy was terrible. And then he was like complaining. Hey, I'm here. What are you doing? I'm not even sitting here for free. It's cold out here. No one's tipping me. What are you doing? All he are saying is give peace and chance. Oh, the fuck you doing? Fucking tip me, motherfucker.
Could you see better than that?
I probably could.
What's the best Beatles song?
What's my favorite Beatles song? One of the Winding Road's a good one. I like Yesterday.
Yesterday's pretty good. The wedding song.
Well, I think this sun's coming out in about 10 minutes. I don't know if you may not see it. The rain, but sunrise is supposed to be about 10 20 minutes.
What's the worst weather you've had for a walk so far?
We actually walked across the Brooklyn Bridge with 5 rainstorms.
The worst conditions had to be the woods wall at night. What was that?
Well, that was the condition.
Explain that.
Yeah, well, we were doing road trips. So we went to Chicago, a couple of days, and so on the way back, we had to find a spot to walk. But it was dark, and the only place to find it was a wood area in Ohio. Yeah, Ohio. No, Ohio. We were outside of Richfield, still Washington there. Richfield. So, we were in Richfield, so we walked under the woods, and I couldn't see anything.
As with Virginia, as with stuff.
And it was
10,000.
10,000 minutes.
All right.
10,000 minutes.
So like how long? So about 5 mile walk a day?
Yeah, at least. At least. So yeah, yesterday was the first time we were supposed to have snow. Although it really didn't stick. We had one day where it was like 25 degrees. That was a tough walk. Very cold. And I'm actually pretty good at handling cold. Here's one. So one day, I had a fever, 102 temperature. And I was walking outside and I just was getting the chills. So we decided to try to go inside. So we ended up walking around Macy's.
All right. Find a way, right? That's find a way. I was called that. You're in bad shape.
I went home, I took a nap, did my podcast, took a nap. Devil made me angry.
I think that's another way, man. I don't know where we are. We're on 5766. We're going towards the park. Right? So this.
What's
57.6.
West? This is west.
This is west.
That's west. Yeah, this is the west. We gotta.
We have to get JJ on time.
No, that's we'll get that. I don't know about that.
What's the cross streets? Okay, so we'll be fine. Let's go 4 avenues.
Yes.
He loves coming up with numbers. It's a new thing. So he loves it. It's a big thing, isn't it? It is. It's like, you want to see your numbers.
The other thing he's seen a lot is people reach out and say, I walk now because of Frank. If I feel tired, I think about how Frank's doing it. And that's a lot of our juice too. It's like a responsibility.
That's part of it. And part of doing stuff online. Some people are doing stuff online. But the reality is, accountability, that's like, I've been saying I'm doing this every single day. I can't let people down now.
When I started this, I would feel cramps. I would get pains in my hips, pains in my legs, and I have to stop and drive for 5 minutes. I really do that anymore. The only time I do that is if I need tough milk.
That's awesome. Have you ever changed your diet at all, or you try, or is it just purely the exercise?
It's mainly really exercise. I'm trying to eat a little less here and there. Trying to eat fewer French fries and stuff.
Right, you should give yourself more credit. You shop differently, you're eating a lot less junk food. You just don't talk about it. You don't like to eat it. The diet would set you off.
Yesterday, he left the pizza on the tray. It's a good move.
He's incrementally doing so. You have to try it down through it.
Oh, Steve Field?
Yes, I've heard so much
Oh, yeah,
about
that
this.
thing is so good.
Is it legitimately worth it?
Yeah, the Italian beef steak sandwich with Steve Field is the best food item I've ever had at any city. Yes. Very very.
Yes, look. Is that ever? Oh, is that ever? It was the only. I've been to 18 Super Bowls, and it was the only Super Bowl that I took my father. My father was in '87. All the Super Bowls over 11. And yeah, me and my pop went to Houston, and it was the Patriots Panthers. Yeah,
Oh, Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson, baby. Right, exactly. What a halftime show. And it was such a surreal Super Bowl because no points scored in the first or the third quarter. And they scored like 24 points in the second quarter. And like a ton in the fourth, like 47 fourth. I think the final 32-49. Like four seconds left. Yeah. So it's like apropos. It's like it was unbelievable. It's like God's will. You know, the thing about Gigi is he's a power but he does not like the spotlight. He does not like people are very impressed with how hard he works and what he does. And I think that, like you said, you look online and it's extremely inspiring. Watch. It's like it's like right
That's something that everybody thinks that if they want to try and make a big change in their life, whether it's weight loss, whether it's getting healthy or whatever it is, they feel like they got to go to the gym, run on the treadmill, they got to do all this stuff. Literally, just walk. Do something a little bit different each day. And then, like you see, it builds up over time and you start to really think into it and you're like, wow, I'm seeing some results. And now you start to chase those results and now big changes come with just one small little step.
Yeah, that's it's not bad mentioned to me this year. I think you do your dirty ballpark store.
They can't do small changes for big. They tried big changes last year with all the.
No, they get it. And when they take you on though, which will be the most stupid thing they ever do. You know, their prospects are terrible. You have no good prospects.
They have so much money for it. They buy their own.
No, they're not doing that.
AJ, you said 56 in time?
57. We're on it. So we just got to do it. He's an unbelievable player.
Sorry about last night.
So he'll get today. It shouldn't be. Hopefully, it's not terrible, but I think it's a little.
Well, I know you need. I know you're rooting for Dan Dolphins for tonight.
That's a fact. I'm with you tonight, so I'll be grinding with you.
Yes,
What do you think about them today?
don't feel good. Too many injuries. No Mostert now, no Waddle. The entire just decimated. Jerome Baker, Jalen Phillips. By the way, I would love to just like turf at MetLife Stadium to lift it up with my hands because I am 20 players. You tell me 20 players have torn their ACLs and their Achilles on that field, and you're just guys. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, Jalen Phillips went down. That was horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to touch it. It's just like the field is such poor condition. You have this $1 billion stadium. By the way, Giant Stadium is better than this stadium. This stadium looks like a giant air conditioning unit. It's the ugliest stadium in the league. There's no frills in the stadium. I went to the bathroom on Black Friday. There's like no security. There's like 300 people in a bathroom that's like, it was like a real danger.
Remember the guy pull off you?
Yeah, like trying to follow me to the stall. What? Yes.
You grabbed the guy. You started
Follow
following.
you into the stall?
Yes.
Something you got your bodyguard here.
That's not the first time either. I think that happened a couple.
People follow Frank in the stall often?
Absolutely, yeah.
Kinds of crazy stuff. He's like Madonna. He gets fun. Imagine him in a neck cage.
Like, have you ever been peeing and someone captures that's hectic?
Oh, God.
I mean, that is so surreal.
I don't. This is a human being. I don't know what we're doing. We've lost like
Dude, that's why I go to the stores now. That's why I go to the store now. There's one time I got the arm there and all I did said, nobody, right! It's like my tongue is right in my ear. All I got in here.
Well, I mean, are you want to talk about people yelling at the top of their lungs? So what do you got today? You got gambling game all day?
Well, the only thing we're going to be broadcasting again at game tonight is my misery is 12 minutes.
Cool video right there.
Yeah.
Have you been optimistic at all?
What?
No. Were you optimistic about the Dolphins at all?
Yes.
When did that start to stop?
When I start seeing players go down. To me, the Dolphins season is all inches. Mike McDaniel's done a great job. Tyreek Hill is the real deal. To prove that to everyone that he is a good quarterback. I mean, these morons go, he's not athletic. I mean, the morons on that four-letter station there. He can't throw the ball deep. And the video actually shows him throwing the ball deep as he's showing the video. I mean, it feels like ESPN hates it because to prove him wrong.
I don't think so. That they are against the team to win the record they want to do.
Beat the Cowboys though, and that was their only home game.
Yeah, that's really good.
That was their only game.
So you're saying they can't win on the road?
It's tough. They good teams on the road.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
They didn't play poorly in Germany against the Chiefs. They had a bad first half and good second half.
You like Hard Rock Stadium?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. They've done a good job there. They do put you in the East if you're busy.
That's how it should do.
I agree.
You know what I love?
I miss like the old days when you had little advantages like that in your city. Like you had a city.
What gets me is Buffalo. We go for sure a lot of good teams. We do sober like that.
They say that?
Yeah. Hey, Buffalo. You shouldn't have games in the snow.
When you know they have little you should have snow games. You have these games, you can have rain games. Yeah. I like a little character. I like a little.
Yeah.
Like there should be rivalries. Everyone like Jersey Swamps and everybody knows
I hate that. I hate the Jersey Swamp. If I was that, I was a good player. I was one of the guys who put there and then it's like, you better get away from me. You know, I would not like fuck anyone. I'd be one of these guys like. If I was like a first pitch in baseball, and I'd say,
Yep.
You've probably seen them do these walking videos. The audio will be disappearing.
I'm just gonna record you guys for about 3 minutes and then I'll fast forward it. Frank, I think maybe you let Jake.
Stu, I need a picture of this.
You guys got behind me.
Got you.
10 steps, 20 steps. Yeah, Frank, did you let JJ actually pick the songs?
oh yeah.
Love it.
Done.
Frank, if you go into play football, if you were an athlete, you could play on one team in the sport this year. What team? What do you?
The 1986 Mets maybe the 72 Dolphins as second choice, but 1986 Mets would probably be the most fun team. Because that team basically, unfortunately, said, their motto was, we're coming to your town, we're gonna fuck your women, steal your food, kick your ass.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's
Wake up now on the Sunday! Now we're talking!
that was the 86 Mets.
I think that's Steve's life motto.
Exactly!
And the whole team, I mean, They're all cooked up.
All right, so when you have to replace the player, you have to play. So who do you replace? What position?
Let's see. Rafael Santana or Doug Risk. Yeah, Doug Risk out of the bullpen, man. Those are the two worst players.
You're just gonna go hang out in the bullpen?
Yeah.
Squad?
Yeah, Doug Risk. His real name was Doug Sisk, but Met fans used to call him Doug Risk because when you put him in a game, you risk losing.
You still work out heavy? What have you got?
Um,
I've seen some videos, but I haven't
you know,
seen a lot. They're really cool.
I was training for the Chicago Marathon to run, and I started off walking 10.8 a day, probably a 17-minute mile. I did like 1,000 miles walking. I could not get my speed up, no matter what I did. And I just I ran the New York City Marathon in 2017. July 20th, I just said I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do 220 to 174. I'm gonna 512 miles in 3 months, 3 weeks, and I killed it. I ran it in 4 hours, 39 minutes, 24 seconds, 10 miles. I could have ran 25. I could have ran another 20 miles afterwards. I crossed the finish line, and you couldn't tell that I even did anything. So I figured, let me do it again. After 60 years old,
Sorry.
all my skill sets, as far as my endurance, as far as performance, has gone in the tournament. Unbelievable. Such a difference. So now I'm just doing light weights and I'm walking. And but it's not the same. I can't get that burn. Like my mind just shuts down. It's not even a physical ability. It's mental.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
It's unbelievable. It's just like, I run a half mile and I literally would stop where at 57 I've done 15 great miles and I'm 11 minutes left. You wouldn't stop me. Like, you would put weights on.
Watch yourself.
Steve Holland mentality. Disagree, set free, the way out is the way through. So, I mean, I have to, I'm like 190. They want me at 160 because my A1C is super high, like 14. Sugars are like 4.
You're good.
It was 11 at one point, and it was 9 the last time. I actually have
This full-blown diabetes talk right here. We're gonna be crushing it for diabetes. My buddy's like, a couple of guys. That's the only way I learned about A1C. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
So how do you get it? The biggest way to get it down is obviously just exercise and cutting out sugar.
All sugars, all carbs. Yeah, all sugars, all carbs, and extreme, and at least for me, extreme exercise. But I'm a nature, you know what I'm saying? So I go for
Watch yourself.
my go-to would be starch potato chips, and then I go for hard soda pretzels.
That's your first thing you're going to.
Absolutely.
If you're binging,
Absolutely.
love them.
No two ways
That's
about
the
it.
first thing
No
you're
two ways about it. Hard soda pretzels, Ruffles potato chips. And then I just say, fuck it, I flip it. And then I go right for Rocky Road. Yeah, hard. No, hard soda pretzels. And
So wait a second. You got a cheat day, and you can go pick anything. You're picking up. We're picking a brick with salt on it.
I'm thinking hard soda pretzels, Ruffles potato chips, and then Rocky Road with peanuts. And pralines and cream.
One thing
So those would be my 4.
I've done is I reduced the amount of chocolate I eat. Yeah, it was probably like a couple bags of those either fun size of Milky Way combos or the. Now I'll have maybe a handful of M&M's a couple times a day, not even a full bag. I too like to crunch the rods. Those that look like
Can you do me a quick favor and get a picture of this where I'm holding this?
Barbecue.
You're getting a video.
Yeah.
Love it.
I like barbecue chips. thing I'm kind of addicted to right now, it's a little bit better, but still not great, are the handicap hot fries. Handicap hot fries. It's kind of like the hot Cheetos.
Oh, yeah.
Except for a different brand. It tastes much better.
Have you ever had all dressed chips in Canada?
Yeah, the little
What? Oh, so good. That's. What about ketchup chips?
I think that's I hate ketchup.
Yeah. What made you so? I love salt. That can't be good. I don't know if that's good. It's unbelievable. I watched the other videos. We thought the salt on it. I mean, that's chicken tenders, salt. Fries, already have salt.
First time he came over, I couldn't believe it.
It's
Salt he
unbelievable.
put on everything. I shut up. You know, I wasn't going to say nothing.
I've never brought it up. I'm glad JJ did. Frank, as long as JJ's
That was
bringing it up, you
unbelievable.
need to use less motherfucking salt, dude. It is.
If you ever are close to missing a wind or when you want to hit, just stop eating salt for 1 week and you'll drop 15 pounds.
His body goes to show. You can't go cold. You can't pull. You gotta like incrementally.
Salt anonymous. How did you start that? Like, when did you start getting a packet of salt?
But
They banned it.
New York mayor signed a law where restaurants no longer have salt on table.
What?
Yes.
That's still the case?
I know. No.
But there's a time when a woman like that, you said, fuck it,
No,
I need my own package.
It's true. And they actually went to court, and the court said that you can't make that law.
Which man is the favorite man?
Bloomberg. Yeah, this guy also wanted to ban large bottles of soda.
Like big gulp.
Yeah, in big gulps.
Yeah.
He wanted to have you can only buy 8 ounces. I was very sued. You can't make laws like that.
When he banned salt, he said, somebody find me a house.
Yeah. It was actually next point for Stewart. As you know.
It's been the same one?
Yes.
That's incredible. And you just refill what, daily, weekly?
A couple times.
He's opportunistic. We'll be at a restaurant. They got some extra salt packages. He just fucking ransacs. That's it.
That's what my grandmother used to do. My grandmother used to go to Burger King and she'd go there and said, well, we just got a whole pack of napkins, put it in her purse, got a whole ketchup packet, put it in her purse.
I almost started doing that with Sriracha. Sriracha when
That's the reality. Come on, my grandmother was Italian, lived in New Jersey.
So you only have family there for the Dolphins game tonight? So what do you do the rest of the day?
I'm gonna watch football, watch the other games, be tortured, tormented, thinking about how bad the Dolphins are gonna lose. So we're gonna go for them all? Yeah, probably.
What do you do today?
I don't know. I might hang with them today, but I'm busy during the Sundays because I actually sell the games. You know, all the show. I mean, if you're asking me right this. No. I'm good. I'm good. Right this second would be Carolina Panthers against Tampa Bay. Against the grain, against the public, worst team in the NFL. Why bet them? Tampa needs the game. They could come off a horrific game and an injury, so they need the game to get in. And I like the spot.
You know what game I like?
I like that spot. It's a hard game to bet. It makes you extremely uncomfortable.
So I'm very curious because I've never actually been in this playing. So your guy gives out how much you ran like an average.
Well, I mean, people, I have not gambled. The last bet I made was the Broncos over the Carolina Panthers, for a couple $100,000. People bet millions of dollars on my game, and I get paid up front and I get paid in the future. So I don't need to gamble. That's my action.
Frank, who's your pick? I heard you saying one.
tightness. I just beat the Jaguars.
Sneaky. I think Vrabel gets the guys ready to go out and fires them up with like a fire and I don't think he do.
I think if Trevor Lawrence plays, he's not right. He doesn't play. The Titans are not terrible at home.
It's your guy Tannehill. What?
You mean Ryan Crashy? I mean, I look at this when these guys did the Dolphins. They go and play like the Ben Hill song, man. As he just ran around and lost 17 yards.
Yeah. He's had some shining moments and some abysmal moments.
Yeah, and you also have to think that they could be a day for him to himself for another team. Obviously.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be intense.
Yeah, so it could be a day where he's trying to prove himself.
Will Levis play good enough where he should get a chance to really be the starter.
Is it possible to go through that without 100% without risking your life?
You know, a game that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I think you put yourself at much greater risk if you try and tip your toe around and try and be safe. You definitely put yourself at much greater risk than if you go 100%. But there's also, if you truly wanted to, you could find your ways. You could find ways to take yourself completely out of harm's way. And then the example that I think of is like, let's say I'm on the right side of the line of the play. Away. So
Thanks.
Going that way. Like instead of chasing that 100 miles an hour, you just jog and watch it. Like you think that you're not going 100% and you're taking yourself. That's the type of stuff you'll see like at the end of the season. Like it's not necessarily if the guy's coming at me head on, like, that's 100%. But there are some guys that at the end of the season they're making business decisions where I'm not going to take that play now. I'm not going to make some extra.
And would you pull those guys out, or would you try to empathize with what they're doing?
No, you work. I've done it privately, done it publicly.
Check.
No problem. But the end of the season for teams that are really tough spots,
Like the Jets.
or like they're in a tough spot. But at the end of the day, you're an athlete. Like it's a pride. Like
That's
it's
Shout out the chat. Shout out the chat.
You want to be the best. And then, let's say that doesn't feel certain. Well, you're also being paid hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. And people are coming to watch you. Like, I don't know how you could possibly go out there and
We got a top following you, Frank. Just haven't watched it. The mob bosses,
they're pissed. They're pissed.
What are you guys doing here?
the Patriots.
Oh.
I used to
Sorry.
them go out here today. Yeah.
You can say hello.
I can't.
I think he's scared.
I do not. Yeah.
Never talk to cops. I don't speak pig Latin.
They always do that. And I hope that as they allow him to walk off the field on his own or anyone else or after anyone else, and that whole stadium has him allowed to take a
I agree. That's one thing that I keep thinking about this game is that it's such a tricky situation because there's a big part of it, like, just say you're moving on, it's not a big celebration today. Like,
Yeah.
you're not.
I despise him personally. I think he's a snake.
Right. You win 6 Super Bowls. Like,
Yeah.
You deserve to go out and last game, like, with the fans and everything. Now, they'll bring him back someday and do it properly.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of knows today's the last day, so like, I wish they could do it special and make it right.
I think there's a chance he ends up in Washington, but if he doesn't go to Washington,
You don't think I'll go West Coast? You think no West Coast, San Diego?
I don't not much. I think such a unstable situation. Carolina, he's already said he's not going to Carolina. He's had owners enough.
I think you gotta respect some owner for $10 million to throw
Well,
a drink in someone's face.
Yeah,
I love it. I loved it.
It's passion.
Next year, they're going to have 7 coaches in 2019. There's no stability there. I think Washington is going to back. I think Washington is.
Like,
And Bobby was Washington.
like attended?
I think it's probably a national system. Guys that own the Commanders also travel too. That he's gonna want to put because Washington's been getting so down so long. I mean, he kind of let Ron Rivera push in the win this year. Oh no,
Yeah, you can tell that no for a while. And this is the end of our walk. Anything I missed? Anything
no.
One thing, Frank, remember we were talking about the J.J. Watt Foundation?
Oh yes. The J.J. Watt Foundation. We'd like to start helping with that. Maybe get involved. Maybe do like walk the J.J. Watt Foundation.
I appreciate that, man. Not a lot of people do work. Especially when you're starting out as a college. I believe we're in 37 or 38 states across the country now. We've donated like $7 million.
Are you in New York, New Jersey?
We've done New York, we've done New Jersey, yeah. We're all over the place. It's pretty cool. It's crazy. I started in college because of my own
Dream blunt rotation.
Yeah. He was a Rhodes Scholar. He started
Love it.
here. Yes. Yeah. They did a story on him on College Game Day about his charity when he was in college. I was like, I didn't even know you could start a charity when you were in college. So that's what made me start mine. And it's been really cool.
So whether it's walk 150, 200, you choose, but we'll fundraise on the next big milestone for the J.J. Watt Foundation, maybe work in the Barstool Fund.
I appreciate the walk. I appreciate the inspiration, the entertainment. It's really cool. It's cool. It's cool to see. It's cool to watch you continue your journey. And you're inspiring a whole lot of people out there. So, yeah. Have a great day. Good luck to your golf. Are you stuck?
I know TJ wants to.